What is the value of the expression 6 squared plus 60 divided by 2 times 6? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? This expression is actually very easy, but it tricks 99% of people. Let's go step by step and solve it together. To solve this question, many people start by calculating 6 squared first, and instead of the original expression, they rewrite it as 36 plus 60 divided by 2 times 6. And the next step, they usually perform the addition between 36 and 60 and simplify this expression to 96 divided by 2 times 6. Then, they proceed by doing the division between 96 and 2, which gives them 48 times 6. And finally, they multiply 48 by 6, which ends up with the answer 288. Then, without any hesitation, they quickly say that option D is the correct answer to this question. However, it's not the correct answer to this question. Also, some other people when solving this question first go for the expression 6 squared and they simplify to 36 plus 60 divided by 2 times 6. And the next step, they usually go for the multiplication between 2 and 6 because they think multiplication has priority over division. So, they rewrite this expression as 36 plus 60 divided by 12. Next, they perform the division between 60 and 12 since they believe division has priority over addition. And they rewrite this expression as 36 plus 5, which ultimately gives them the answer 41. And immediately, they conclude that option B is the correct answer to this question. But I have to say, we were tricked and it's not the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let me explain step by step how to solve this expression correctly. To solve this question, we must follow a rule that is called PEMDAS. It means that we need to perform all the operations in order from top to bottom. Alright, as you can see on the screen, in this expression, first we have an exponent, then an addition sign, followed by a division, and finally a multiplication. We should start with the exponent because in this expression, exponent has a higher priority than the other operations. So, this expression simplifies to 36 plus 60 divided by 2 times 6. And the next step, we need to handle the division and multiplication, since multiplication and division have higher priority than addition. However, it's very important to note that in the PEMDAS rule, multiplication and division have exactly the same level of priority. In this situation, the best thing to do is to start from the left side of the expression and move toward the right, performing division and multiplication in order. So, first we perform the division between 60 and 2, and this expression simplifies to 36 plus 30 times 6. Now, it's time to do the multiplication between 30 and 6, which gives us 36 plus 180. And finally, the value of this expression is equal to 216. That's great. Option C is the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let's solve another tricky math question together. What is the value of the expression 42 divided by 14 times open parentheses 7 minus 1 close parentheses? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? Let's take a closer look and solve it together. And the first step, most people start by solving the expression inside the parentheses and replace it with 42 divided by 14 multiplied by 6. And the next step, they go for the multiplication between 14 and 6 because they think multiplication has priority over division. So, this expression simplifies to 42 divided by 84, which finally gives them the answer 0.5. And immediately, they quickly say that option A is the correct answer to this question. However, this answer is absolutely wrong. Alright, now let me show you how to solve this expression properly. As you can see on the screen, in this expression, first we have a division sign, then a multiplication sign, and finally parentheses. To solve this question, we need to use the PEMDAS rule. PEMDAS shows us the priority of the order of operations. So, we start with the parentheses first, because it has the highest priority than the other operations. Okay, this expression simplifies to 42 divided by 14 times 6. Now, It's time to simplify this expression. It's very important to note that in the PEMDAS road, multiplication and division have exactly the same level of priority. In this case, all we need to do is to start from the left side of the expression and move step by step toward the right. So, first you perform the division between 42 and 14, which simplifies this expression to 3 multiplied by 6. And finally, the value of this expression is equal to 18.